The following is a presentation of RJL518 Sports Network. Good evening, everybody. This is Robert from RJL518. Welcoming you here to the History Maker Golf RJL518 Tour Player Grouping and Course Selection Show. Nothing really special, really, guys. You're just here just to watch to see how the schedule comes out for the players that are situated, and pretty much it's really more of a chat than anything else, really. Nothing special. It's not going to be like the inside. It's not going to be anything like the inside pitch and payoff pitch selection show for the next season. Hey, Steeler fan, welcome to tonight. Nothing really major. It's just a kind of like a little thing where we're just going to talk a little bit, and you'll watch how I'm going to group the players and such for History Maker Golf. Of course, there's no baseball tonight, as we're going to have Game 1 of the American League Championship Series tomorrow for Payoff Pitch, the White Sox and the Yankees Game 1. But tonight, we're talking History Maker Golf. Awesome game from play.com. If nobody has ever looked at it, you got to take a look at it on the I have the link in my comments below. What you see in front of you here is the schedule sheet that I'm going to use for my for everything being done by hand, and all the cards here from History Maker Golf. If you look at it, you'll see course players from different seasons all over the place, as Philip Reynolds joins me tonight as well. Thank you, join for guys. In this set is every single golfer from every season except for the Pioneer seasons, okay, from History Maker Golf. One of each golfer. It took me about a week to go through every season and choose, in my opinion, the best cards for each player to go through this tournament. And it took a while to do it, and then after that, I first had to separate, and then I had to divide them into groups. So you'll see, if you notice, I'll have players with 1A, 2A, 3A, 4A, and such. And this is just something that we're going to see. We're going to see the groupings, and we're going to see. Oh, that's pretty cool, Philip. That's awesome. And we're just going to see the groupings, and we're going to see the course choices for the tournament for the fall tournament, October to January. This is the format that I will be utilizing. All these players are going to be divided into 4 groups. Okay, there will be 4 flights, or 4 groups, I should say. There's going to be the Champions group, the Legends group, the All-Stars group, and the Heroes group. These 4 groups, okay, are going to play, each group will play 3 tournaments. Since the score sheets come down to threesomes, which I like using threesomes because it makes the tournament go by a little easier. Each group will play 3 tournaments. 3 winners from each group will then play in a 1 round to decide which player from that group will play then in a semifinal and then a final. I'll go a little bit more into it, but as we go on to this. So here you could see all the players right now available from History Maker Golf, from their 1930s stars all the way up to today's 2018-19 pro season. We are going to roll some dice, but not much really. So first thing we got to do is divide these players into 4 groups. And it's going to be as even as possible. Okay? For the time being, we'll put this to the side. And this is the course collection sheets that we're going to use when we choose the courses. So here's pretty much how we're going to do this. Here is the groups of 1s and all that. And I'm going to start with the 8s. So these are all the 8As, 8Bs, 8Cs, and such. I'm not going to shuffle because they're all pretty much set. We want pretty much the same amount of groups of 8As, 8Bs, and 8Cs in the 4 groups. So we're going to create 4 groups here of 4 golfers. What I will do, however, The first thing we'll do is we will separate the 8As, the 8Bs, and the 8Cs. They were already pretty much shuffled at the start, but I'll go ahead and reshuffle real quick. So now what we do is we create 4 groups of golfers, and according to there's 683 golfers here total. 683 golfers. So each group of golfers is going to have about 170 plus golfers, and that I think is good for each tournament we do. So we start here, and you're just going to see here. And we could talk about chat. You know, we could talk on the chat. As Philip Reynolds says, your starting pitcher got injured for 5 games. Oh, okay, that's not good. Now we do the Bs. And now we shuffle the A's a bit. Okay. So here are the 4 groups so far of the 8s. Now we'll do the 7s. Here are the 7s. Separate the 7s in 7A. (7B) and 7Cs. The one thing about doing it this way is that we're going to have golfers from all over time, from the past to today. So yes, it's very possible we could see Tiger Woods going up against Sam Snead, or we could see Jack Nicklaus going up against Ben Hogan. Very possible. We'll start with the 7Cs here. We could shuffle them face up. It really doesn't matter. Now we start from where we left off. And each group's going to have pretty much the same amount of golfers. Exactly there. We're doing the player and the course selection show there, Brandon. That's what we're doing. We're creating 4 groups of golfers. That's the first thing we're doing. We're creating 4 groups of golfers. This is every single golfer. Okay, 683 cards, Michael. 283 cards. This is every single golfer that's available, not including the pioneer groups, the pioneers, which I didn't want to go for that far back, that History Maker Golf has all the way to the current season. No, not too much. Not the way we're going to do it. So we have 4. We're going to create 4 groups, Brandon. We're going to do a interesting format. The tournament will only last about 3. My tour, there'll be a fall tour and probably a spring tour. It really takes a long time to do tournaments. I went through every single golf card for every single player that was available, and in my opinion, chose the best cards available for that player. I actually had to dump a couple of cards I really didn't think that I thought were close, but that's the way it came in. The one things I did keep, though, was every golfer with a 1 I kept, because those are the best golfers, and you want the best golfers in here. So stage 1 is we're first going ahead, and here's the 6As. So we're creating 4 groups. They're already pretty much shuffled. Doesn't really matter if I shuffle them, really. It doesn't matter. We can always I could shuffle for the next season. So now we do 6B. I didn't include myself. I'm sorry. The lowest grade in History Maker Golf is 8C. I would be a 100C. Okay, I would never even make it. I would never even make a tournament. So I did not include myself. And now the 6Cs. So we're creating 4 groups of golfers. All right, we stopped there, so we got to start here. The 5s and the 4s, may be a bit chunky as well. Start you off with a fistful of red chips. Trust me, I would have yeoman, okay, on mine. I would be yeoman, chunky, prospect. Trust me, I would have every single bad quality. You actually might need rust colored chips. Oh, I'm rust, definitely. I would be rust. Let's put it this way. I can barely play miniature golf, okay, guys? So we start here. We'll start with the 5 Cs. So each group is pretty much going to have the same amount of type of golfers: 5s, 4s, 3s, 2s, which should make for very interesting qualifying when we do the qualifying rounds 1 to 3. We are sorting by ranking first, yes. I sorted by ranking. I went through every single card that I had from HMG, from Play, and picked out cards that I thought were worse or better. If I thought the card was worse than what was there, I got rid of it. However, all players with 1s I kept. Each stack's going to have about 170 golfers. That's pretty good. About 170, 174, 175 golfers. That's good. That's about right. That's actually a typical amount of golfers in a season stack from Play. Did not include fictional golfers. No, these are straight pro season golfers. I am not using fictional golfers. I leave that to Earl at Tabletop Baseball Plus. He does his Tenacious Golf League. He has the Imperial Darth Emmerich. Of course, you know who Darth Emmerich is, or Dustin Emmerich from his golf tour. So I let him take care of the fictional players. I will take care of the pros. I told him, I said, I will not do his players. He has his, and I have mine. So no fictional players. These are all real guys. As you can see, the 4 stack is the largest. More average golfers than any other stack on the board. And thank God I got these all sleeved. It makes it so easy to do these golfers with the sleeves. It really does. I'll show you exactly what we're going to do, how we're going to name these groups. We're creating 4 groups of golfers. Did you guys watch any college football today? I was watching some awesome college football. I was watching my Hurricanes destroy Florida State. I thought that game was pretty much done the way my Canes were doing, so I turned that game off and decided to go ahead and do my History Maker golf thing here. Since, of course, we're in between rounds for Payoff Pitch Baseball. Texas Tech almost won. Yeah, there were some great games. LSU losing at home. What a game that was. Oklahoma getting stunned by Kansas State. I love college football. College football is the greatest thing on planet Earth. Got great pro games tomorrow. We got the Rams and the Bills. The Rams and the Bills tomorrow. You've got Bills. You got Cowboys, Seahawks. My Dolphins beat the Jaguars on Thursday, which makes watching Sunday football even easier since my team won. Got the Ravens and the Chiefs on Monday night. Notre Dame canceled. Yeah, I know. Yeah, Fitz played real well. He did. One of the better games he's had. So the Dolphins get 9 days off before we play the Seahawks and probably lose that game, but I don't know, at least we could maybe show up. Yeah, Bama's rolling on Missouri. They're crushing them. They're crushing Missouri. And my Canes are right now rolling on Florida State. What a difference a quarterback makes, guys. The Canes haven't had a good quarterback in years. What a difference a quarterback makes. Derek King, what a pickup. What a pickup. The kid can run and he can throw. What a pickup. Yeah, Jordan got some Jordan looks pretty good there too. But Derek King right now is impressive. The Canes go to Death Valley next week to play Clemson. I'm not expecting to beat Clemson, but they don't have to. Just play hard. Clemson is still the better team, still the better program right now. All right, so there's the 8 through 4. Now I'm going to create some new stacks. What do you mean better than Alabama? Which one? Are you asking me if Clemson is better than Alabama? Alabama doesn't rebuild, they reload. Alabama's crushing Missouri. Let's wait and see how Alabama does against a better team. Clemson is Clemson's an awesome team. Clemson's an awesome team, guys. It really is. So as you can see, we're still creating the 4 groups. And it's still 4 groups. These are just going to be with these guys. See, there's Byron Nelson, and he's going to be playing with Sam Saunders. I mean, this is going to be, you're going to have players from all over the place. I've been wanting to do this ever since I got the game because I knew I wanted to put all the golfers in one big blob. That Big 12 mess today. Yeah, Oklahoma loses to Kansas State. For the second straight year in a row, they lose to Kansas State. They lost there in Manhattan last year, too. For some reason, Lincoln Riley has issues playing against K-State. Yep, last day of regular season tomorrow. Baseball playoffs getting underway. My Mets didn't make it, but wasn't expecting them to. Funny, my Mets actually had the best average. I had the best hitting team in baseball. The Mets have the #1 batting average in baseball. We have the #1 batting average in baseball. The best lineup in the majors this year. Best lineup. Unfortunately, what killed me was Porcello and Waka. Porcello couldn't pitch his way out of the paper bag. Waka was horrible, and Matz, he needs to go. Maybe with my Mets new ownership, maybe we'll finally get some players that can really play. DeGrom still had a good year. He had an ERA under 2. I think his ERA was like 2.14, which is nothing wrong with that. Or 2.14 or 2.4 something, I'm not sure. But anytime you have a pitcher with an ERA under 3 is pretty darn good in today's league. Yeah, I was thinking about that. No, I'm going to stick with one series at a time. It makes it easier for me to follow it, and then I have to keep track of everything. I'd rather just go ahead and play one series at a time. So, yeah, I was thinking about it, but no, it's going to be one series at a time. So, the American League Championship Series is first, and then the National League Championship Series will be after that. The Expo. Oh, you didn't. Oh, that's right. You didn't. What? You didn't watch my game. You didn't watch Game 4, Michael. You didn't watch Game 4. I mean, you saw the. So you saw. Not yet. Watch it. Then I'll tell you how the Expos did. Watch Game 4. Spoilers. Of course, I kind of already told you, pretty much already know what happened because I told you that I'm starting the American League Championship Series tomorrow. So obviously the Division Series rounds are done. And you know the Expos were leading 2-1. Yeah, you watched the destruction of the first 6 inning runs. Okay, well, okay, so you did watch that. Okay, so the Expos won that game 12-0. They took out a vengeance on the Braves for that tough loss. American League is tomorrow. I'm doing the American League Championship Series first. The White Sox and the Yankees. The reason is the Yankees have less amount of wins than the Expos did than the Expos did. So because the Yankees have the lower amount of wins, they're first. And then I'll feature the top team, which is the Expos, and they will play the Dodgers. And I already see I made a mistake. I see Tom Kite already in there, and I already saw him. I thought I took care of that. He's got to go out. So the 1C automatically beats a 2A. So I got to put that back in the slot. Okay. So there you go. Oh, yeah, it's best of 7, of course. It's a championship series. American League and National League Championship Series. Give it a little bit of preview. In 1994, the Chicago White Sox were the third best team in batting average in the American League. The Yankees were 3 points above them. They were tied with Cleveland with first. Okay. The Chicago White Sox had the best ERA in the American League, and better ERA than the Yankees did. So, all right. So here you now see 4 groups of golfers. We're going to name, I'm going to take this group here and combine it. This group will be known as the Legends Group. This will be the Legends Group. And to make sure I know that, I'll remember. So this is the Legends Group. This group is group number 2 or whatever we want to do it. And this group will be the Champions Group. So we're all going to, or division if you want to call them division, that's fine. So Legends Division, Champions Division. This will be the All-Stars Division. Yep, Tom Kite, he'll be there. This will be known as the All-Stars Division. And finally, so we have Legends, Champions, All-Stars, and the last group was very difficult to come through with a name, but I found the name Heroes, and I thought that'd be a great name for a division. So these guys will be known as the Heroes division. The only problem with all these sleeves are slippery, but that's okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. So those are our groups. So those are our groups of the 4 golfers. Pretty much evened out. Same amount of 1s, 2s, 3s, 4s, maybe a few here and there. Starting a little, I decided to change the pitching matchups a little differently. I'm going to start them with the number 3 starters. So it's going to be Jason Beret versus Melito Perez. It's going to be the 3 versus 3 starters, 4 versus 4, 1 versus 1, 2 versus 2. For a championship series, it's not like the wild card series where the teams that have to play the wild card have to use their first couple of pitchers. There usually is a few days break before they play the championship series anyway, but I'm going to start them at the number 3 spot. So it'll be Jason Beret versus Melito Perez tomorrow, White Sox Yankees. But this is about, so here's what we got here. We got 4 groups. This is the schedule we're going to have here. We're going to have a total of 12 tournaments, 3 playoff tournaments, the group that this tournament will be in, and who wins. So first things first, let's get some dice. Let's roll some dice, shall we? And let's find out where these groups are going to be. Let's get a D4. First thing we're going to do is find out which groups are going to be at certain tournaments. This is going to be random. And I could use a blank card here somewhere. I'll use a payoff. I don't need that. Hold on a minute. Better idea. So let's see what we got here. So 1 will be Legends Division. 2 will be Champions Division. 3 will be All-Stars Division. And 4 will be Heroes Division. I was thinking of using Leaders. I could have used Leaders Division as well, but I wanted different letters. So L, C, A, and H. Now, there are 12 regular season tournaments. So the tour only lasts about 12 weeks, but I will have multiple tournaments. So you could have a 12-week tournament could last 4 months, okay, which I think is about 4 months is pretty good. Then you take a month break. Then we have maybe a spring tour. This is going to be run from October to January. First thing we're going to do, guys, is we're going to roll to see which tournament will be, and we don't know the courses yet. So we'll find out. We're going to choose those as well tonight. So let's see which group here is going to be at the first tournament. It's a 3, and that's going to be the All-Stars group, All-Stars division. So I know it's All-Stars. Number 4, Heroes, will be in the second tournament. 2, Champions. And each has to go at least once, so now we know Legends is going to be number 4 automatically. If a same group comes up again, I'll re-roll. Number 5 is going to be Champions here. 4, which will be heroes. 4 again, we already have. Reroll until we get a 1. So 1 is legends. And that means the All-Stars group will be here at will be on the 8th tournament. Now we have 9, which will be legends. 4, which is heroes. 2, which is champions. And we already know that the All-Stars is going to be the last one. Okay, so that's the schedule for which division will be playing in each of these tournaments. Some divisions may be playing on easy courses. Some divisions may be playing on hard courses. It doesn't matter. The reason why, we're only looking for the winner. And I'll show you the reason. I'll show you why only the winner. I prefer threesomes for History Maker Golf. This is from the Q School exhibition tournament I did. As you can see, we have 3 sets of 4 here. We only want the winners of each tournament. Only looking for winners. When we have 12 win, we're going to get 3 win, which means we're going to get 3 winners. We're going to get 3 winners, okay, from 4 different groups. So that means that on the 13th tournament, the 12 winners will play 1 round at a certain course. The winner from each group, the player with the lowest score from each group, will advance to the semifinals, match play 14, and the winner from that semifinals match play at course 15. That is how I'm running this tournament. I don't have to worry about keeping tracks of scores or anything like that. Nope, there's not going to be a repeat winner, because the repeat winner, if the winner is removed from the division, he will not be playing again in that division. He is removed. I will never have a repeat winner because that winner is being removed. Don't have to worry about that. Don't have to keep track of seconds and thirds. There will not be a repeat winner. You win it, you win the tournament, you're done. And then everybody else has a chance to win a tournament. If, of course, there is if a playoff is needed, we do a playoff. It's simple as that. Not doing multiple winners. I'm not going to do that. You win. That's why the winner will get marked here, and I will take his card from the division and put it away, and it'll be saved for round 13, where he'll go into the groups here. Okay, that is the format I'm going to do it for. Don't have to worry about keeping track of scores, points, nothing. We're going to still do the tournaments like normal. So like Brandon, so there's still going to be 1 to 3 rounds, who makes the cut, who doesn't make the cut, all of this. There's still going to be that. The lower ranked 4s and 5s might get in the top TV coverage. Yes, very possible. Could have an 8 and a 7, depending on a draw. You're absolutely correct. Yes, we'll still have that. Everybody here in these packs has a chance to make the final 12 at the end of the regular season schedule. Everybody has an opportunity. I will be keeping track of injuries. So if a major injury occurs to any of these players, okay, I will keep that track. If there's any perks that certain players occur, like till further notice or something like that, we will keep track. So we're going to keep track of certain stats, but we're only looking for winners. That's all we're doing. Win and you're in. Lucky TFN for exactly. Lucky till further notice, exactly. Win and you're in. Simple. No point system, no nothing. Win and you're in. Win and you're done. Exactly. Win and you're done. The only thing is, it might sound it, but remember, there are 4 divisions, only 12 tournaments. You only have 3 chances to get into here, into the final 12. Only 3 chances. It might seem like, oh wait, there's a lot. I said, yeah, very tough for the poor schmuck because he plays the top 10. Dude must win instead. Exactly. Yep. Gotta win. Got to win. Which means I think that's more exciting because, well, if you're a shot behind and you know you got to win the tournament in order to get in there, you got to do it. You only got 3 chances. You already feel bad for the runners up. Yay. Hey, let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. Does anybody really care who the first loser was? No. The runner-up is just the first loser. Nobody cares. But they've got 3 chances, though, because each group plays 3 tournaments. Each group plays 3 tournaments. So that is going to be how we're going to do this. More chances to attack the green during tournaments. Exactly. If you got making runner get you in the playoffs, but you're looking for exactly. This is what's going to happen. I think it makes it easier for me to follow and a lot easier to do it. I'm going to be running tournaments. It takes so long to play a full round with History Maker Golf. But I also found out playing a half round is not as fun as playing a full round. So what I'm going to do is when I stream a golf tournament, I'm probably going to do a quick Friday qualifying, Saturday holes 1 through 9, and then Sunday holes 10 through 18 for each round. So you guys won't miss any of the action. And what we'll do is I'm going to start, and what we're going to do is you got the first pairing, then the next group, then the next group, then the next group, and then when we get to 9, the first group goes into the clubhouse. Then these guys do it. Then these guys do it. Then these guys do it, and not until then. Holes 1 through 9 for whom? Everybody will go through holes for 9. That's not. I'm not going to do no cold or anything like that. They can always go on the practice. They probably might go ahead and play in. Because here's what this is. This is like if you really want to call it, this could be the tour outside the actual PGA Tour. If you're a member of this group, you got to play in the RJL 518 Tour. If your group's not playing, okay, you're probably playing in the PGA Tour regular. It's really a win-and-in tournament in a way, exactly. And holes 1 through 9 for whom? It's everybody. So I'll start. Everybody will play holes 1 through 9. When the first group reaches the 9th hole, then I finish with the 8th group till it gets the 9th, the 3rd group till it gets the 9th, and the 4th group till it gets to the 9th. And then 10th, 11th, it's still going to be staggered, but we're going to have half a tour one day and half a round one day and half a round another. And doing it in threesome styles makes it easier to follow. Will I reseed the order? They go out on the 10th, the next day, keep the same. Same is kept. It keeps the same. Not going to reseed. It keeps the same. If you're in the group, it really doesn't matter, really, because if you have a good round, you're going to keep that good round until you move to the next round. That's all. No reseeding. Now, when it comes to so you're only, and of course, when we play the qualifying tournament to get the quarterfinals, to the semis, and then the final, the quarterfinals is always going to have the 3 winners from each group. And that will probably, and I might just do and I'll probably just do a draw to see who goes where and what, because everyone's going to start from 0. All right. It's not going to be a full tournament. It's going to be, these are just going to be 1 round, and that's it. 1 round. That's how we're going to do this. I was thinking about it all the time. I said, I want to make it easy for me and make it, guys, easy for follow, so you don't have to worry about standings. Forget standings. Who won the tournament? There he is. That's who's in 11 or 12 weeks. That's how we're going to do it. Now the question is, what courses are we going to use? The courses are completely randomized. We're going to completely randomly select the courses except for the championship, for the semifinal and final course. I've already decided what I want. Play.com right now has 15 course collections. I'm only using the courses from Play. I know there are other great courses out there made by like Gideon and from Al Wilson and such. We're just going to use History Maker Golf's main courses. Right now they have up to 15. However, out of all these course collections and such, they didn't include course summaries for the 2 courses that came with the game, which was Palm and Orchid and the Champions course. Since those are the 2 courses that came with the game, and they decided that they should come with the game, they will be the semifinal and finals courses. Therefore, the semifinal course, I can already write it in, is going to be the Palm and Orchid Golf Club, and the final, the match play championship, will be on the Champions course. And of course, you know this is Kapalua. This of course is exactly, so there's super low scores there, exactly. Of course, you know this is Kapalua Plantation, and of course, you know that's Augusta National. And I'll go ahead and write it in for people who want to know which Kapalua the Plantation course, and this of course is Augusta, the Masters. Those winners should tear up Palm and Orchid. Should be some super low scores. Yes, they will. That's a fun. I had a lot of fun doing that course as I was still learning it. But Augusta will be tough for them. Nice finisher. Exactly. The Champions course. Hey, how could we not do the championship on the Champions course? Now, there was also the Players Championship, which you use for TPC Sawgrass, but we'll find out. Now, it is so these are the final courses automatically. Palm and Orchid and the Champions course. These will always be used for the final 2 rounds. The rest, however, will come off of these. Yeah, you need floating golf balls. You have to play a TPC Sawgrass. I know that's right. I don't know how the heck they hit that island green. I don't know how they do it. So, how are we going to do our courses? Well, we have 15 sheets here, and I have all the courses. So now what we're going to do is we put away our D4. We actually keep our D4, and now we get ourselves a D20. The D20 will decide which course collection. The D4 will decide which course. So what happens when others want to stream? Tenacious Strat, how you doing, brother? How you doing there, Earl? What do you mean, so what happens when others want to stream? You can stream anytime you want. If I see you streaming, I'm not going to stream on you. You know that. Good to see you, Earl. Now we're going to choose the 12 courses that are randomly selected for the 4 groups. Some will be on hard courses, some will be on easy courses, but it doesn't matter. All you got to do is win, and you're in. Yeah, I watched that too. His Sheets Excel video. That was awesome. Too tough for me. I'm just going to stick to pen and paper. So let's find out which. So the All-Stars group or All-Stars division is going to be the first one to go. And I'm not going to start this until the first weekend of October. Not next week, though. Probably, I think I want to start it October 9th. October 9th is probably when I'll start it. So let's see what we got. We got the All-Stars. Let's see what they're going to play. A 16 or higher, we re-roll. That is course collection 2, and that is number 1. And the first one's going to be held at Big Easy. Big Easy Golf Club, a.k.a. TPC Louisiana. So that's where the All-Stars here will do at the Big Easy Golf Club in Avondale. In Avondale. Heroes Group, course number 2. 3, course collection 3, number 4. And that's Connecticut River, or a.k.a. TPC River Highlands. So Connecticut River is going to get this tournament. I don't know if I'm going to name them or not. I'm not 100% sure. I don't know if I'm going to name it. I don't know yet. Who knows? If I'm going to name the tournaments. I love the names that Earl gives. That Earl gives his tournaments. I love the names he does. Champions will be on course number 3, 12. Course collection 12. And that's going to be Bahamar in the Bahamas. Oh, okay. They're going to be playing outside the continental U.S. Okay, that's fine. So Bahamar Country Club, a.k.a. the Albany course in the Bahamas. Any foreign courses? That answers that. Yep, that's what come up. Yes, foreign courses, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Finally, Legends, number 4, their first course. We go back to course collection 5. And that is the number 4 course that came up. And that's going to be, oh, okay, well, there's the Players Club. We're going to go to TPC Sawgrass. So there's the Players Club. So TPC Sawgrass will get the legend. We'll get the Legends. That'll be their first course. I'll probably make this neater, but I'm just writing it down for you guys. I'll make it neater. I'll probably still put it on Excel or LibreOffice and print it out easily. Hope the caddies don't show up to Bahamas drunk on rum. Oh, Brandon, you know that's going to happen. You know that's going to happen. So the Players Club. All right. Of course. Now, of course, a course will not be repeated. So if a course comes up a second time, I'll re-roll. We want 12 different courses. Course number 5. Tournament number 5 will be number 19. We re-roll since it only goes as high as 15. 14, number 2. And that is the Temple of the Shrine. I just had it. I actually did a tournament there already. Cool. Temple of the Shrine. Otherwise known as Medina. Number 3. Temple of the Shrine Country Club in Medina. We're cruise ships that went to Bahamas, had a great time those years. I'm sure you did. I know that's right. I've been to the Bahamas myself, too. Heroes at course number 6. 6th and number 4. So let's see. Now we go to course collection number 6. And it's the 4th course on the page, which is going to be the Firth of Clyde Golf Links. Oh, we're going to Royal Troon. All right. Royal Troon, that's actually a favorite of mine. Royal Troon, okay. So we're going to do the Firth of Clyde Golf Links in Scotland. Awesome. I'm glad we got it. I'm glad we got an English course in there. Royal Troon. Yeah, that'll really test them. Exactly. That's a good course. Royal Troon. Number 7 is 14. Back to 14 again. And that is number 2, which is Temple of the Shrine. Already came up. We'll re-roll. 13, number 1. Let's see what we got for 13. 13, number 1. Ooh, Spirit of Scotland, Muirfield Village. Oh, one of Jack Nicklaus's gorgeous courses. Muirfield Village, a beautiful golf course. Spirit of Scotland, a.k.a. Muirfield Village. One of my favorite courses I like. I can't play golf worth a crap. I just love golf courses. I just love golf course architecture. Tens of thousands of golf courses in the world, on the planet, not one of them are alike. Whether you look at undulations of yeah, it could be, we'll see. The undulations of the fairways, of the greens, of the shapes of the bunkers, of the rough. Okay, course number 8. 12. And number 2, El Saltamontes Golf Course. So we're going to Chapultepec. Interesting. I guess I'm going to have to say that. I'm going to have to learn how to say that fast. El Saltamontes. No, that's Mexico. That's a Club de Golf Chapultepec. The All-Stars will have that one. Number 9. Back to number 3. Let's see what we have here. Number 1. Oh, Texas Provincial Country Club. We got the Colonial on the list. All right. I love it. The Colonial. Another awesome golf course. The Colonial Country Club. Beautiful course. The Colonial. Another gorgeous golf course. Next one. 4-4. We go to course collection 4, and that is Southern Breeze. Oh, TPC Southwind. That's a very sweet course. Southern Breeze at TPC Southwind. Beautiful course. Two more to go. Number 11. 17 is too high. Re-roll. 11, number 3. And we go to PGA National, PNG National Golf Course. PGA National Golf Club, where we go for that. Okay. PGA National will be number 11. PNG. Otherwise, PGA National. And the final course from the regular season is from number 13. And that will be Bergen Ridge in Paramus, New Jersey, otherwise Ridgewood. I think we have a nice selection. Now we need to find the quarterfinal course. (4-4). So where will the 12 winners play to get into the semis? And 4-4 comes up as Southern Breeze. We already have it, so re-roll. 20 was too high. Re-roll. 6-1. Try that. El Chameleon, otherwise known as Lagarte Viejo Mundo. This is where the quarterfinals, shall we say, will be held. Lagarte Viejo Mundo Golf Club, otherwise known as El Chameleon. And so here would be the 12. These would be the 12. then the 4, and then the 2, and these are match play. So we have tournament, and then we have match play. Postseason Mexico, Hawaii, Georgia. Exactly. Mexico, Hawaii, Georgia. How good does that get? I don't know about you, but that's pretty good. That's what comes up this year. With Hawaii, Georgia always being the 14 and 15, because the courses that came with the main game should always be used. So Palm and Orchid for the match play, and the Champions course for the match play. Now, if Palm and Orchid Golf Club, Palm and Orchid Golf Club and Champions course can't come up here because they're not on here. I'm thinking maybe the next time I might add them in there for tournament. But that's what we got there. So our first tournament will be from the Big Easy Golf Club aka Tournament Players Club Louisiana. It will be the All-Stars group, which is this one right here. And they will go up against, they will start this RJL 518 tour. So Friday, I will probably have the qualifying round. Saturday, holes 1 through 9, and Sunday, holes 10 through 18. We'll be able to follow every stroke, every roll as possible. Barring of which stack is which again. Okay. This is the Legends, Champions, All-Stars, Heroes. I guess I should. I do have extra ones of these small cards. I'll write them on blanks. I'll go ahead and put them on there, so I know, of course, who it is. So I don't use that same stack twice. I'll write it down. I'll take care of that myself. Not a problem. So there are your 12 courses. Now, as far as majors, we're going to use these courses as is. I am not going to increase the strength of the courses, which I can do. I might increase the strength of Palm and Orchid. I may increase the strength of Palm and Orchid. And by doing that, you pretty much make sure that in order to increase the strength of the course, you could give every hole the hazard symbol, the triangle. You could increase course difficulty. You can give all holes a 1 to 5 5 degrees course difficulty. There's ways to increase the strength of a course. Okay, that Keith stated in the newsletter. There's ways to increase the strength of the course, and I probably will. Yeah, I don't mean to mess with Troon. I know it's heart attack tough already. I know Troon is. We're not going to mess with these. These courses will stay regular. For the Champions course, maybe I'll take a look and see if I want to increase the difficulty of the courses. I might just make where every hole, if it's a hazard, it's already one down. But if I do that, we're going to get scores of like 3 over, 4 over, 5 over. We want to make it at least somewhat, because remember, these golfers here are not slouches. None of these guys stink. Okay? If you're in one of these stacks, you don't stink. Palm will be pretty easy because it's going to still be stroke play. Exactly. So I might, if it's going to be stroke play, that's why I still might increase Palm and Orchid's strength a little bit. I might just give every hole a 1 to 5 course difficulty, which means the only way you get the only way, or 2 to 5 course difficulty. So unless you roll a 1 or a 6, you have control of the course. Don't know. We'll see we got a ways to go before I get there. We'll decide what I want to do. I'll take a look at the scores of the players that win, and we'll go from there. So that's what we're going to do. That's going to be the History Maker Golf Tour. That's going to be it. That's what we got. Been thinking about it long and hard. I wanted to get it done. Now we're ready to start a new golf tour. I'm going to start it October 9th. So I'm going to give myself 2 weeks to prepare for it. So October 9th, so Friday, October 9th, I'll probably do a, unless, of course, I start working again, which I don't know. I don't think I'll be working the rest of this year. Next, I'm already going to start because I got to start get back into work. But I think October 9th I'll start with the Big Easy Golf Club TPC Louisiana with the All-Stars group. I think that's what we'll do. I think that makes good sense. Well, guys, we're doing this for an hour, and I think that's pretty good. Does anybody have any questions or anything like that before I sign off? Remember, tomorrow we got Game 1 of the American League Championship Series. Also, I will also have, should mention also tomorrow, well, tomorrow's Sunday. Everyone's going to be watching football. Maybe I'll save that for Monday. I got the 1968 season for Inside Pitch. We're going to do the May 6th, 1968 game between the New York Mets and the St. Louis Cardinals. Tom Seaver versus Bob Gibson. Bob Gibson's 1968 Inside Pitch card is filthy. Absolutely filthy. I'm not going to show it here because this is not about that. But I'm letting you know is that Bob Gibson's card is filthy in 1968 for Inside Pitch. It is nasty. So, so I'll do that Monday instead of tomorrow because tomorrow we're all going to be watching football. So just like, we'll all watch football. So, but I still, Steelers better beat the Texans or you'll never hear the end of it here. I'm pretty sure of that, Steeler fan. I'm pretty sure of that, Matt. Pretty sure. So, as I said, I was thinking about doing the game tomorrow, but I think maybe I'll just save it for Monday. No big deal. And just do the first game of the American League Championship Series tomorrow. All right, guys. What time is it? 10:51 here? All right. Well, I think I kept your attention long enough. You guys got some more college football, I'm sure, to watch. So, that's it for History Maker Golf. The tour is set. The schedule is ready. The players are where they need to be, and that will do it. So October 9th will be tournament number 1 at the Big Easy Golf Club for the All-Stars division. Steeler fan, 1933, Brandon Baker, Philip Reynolds, Michael Peterson, Tenacious Strat, Earl. Thank you all for joining me for this nice little show. And by the way, one more thing. We will be having our Inside Pitch and our Payoff Pitch next season's selection show coming up. That's going to be the day before we start the World Series. I'll probably be taking a 2-day break before I start the World Series, but one day we're going to do the Inside and Payoff Pitch selections for the season. So when you guys are going to help me decide what seasons to play for Inside Pitch and Payoff Pitch. I'll create a poll in the Payoff Pitch Gamers group and the Inside Pitch community, and you'll place your votes there. But first we got to find out what seasons they'll be, and we're gonna have some fun doing that. Thank you all for joining. You just took a 4-iron to my like button. Jeez, did you get it? Did you at least get it on the green? I hope you didn't overshoot the green. Hope you got a chance. I hope you still got a chance to make par. If you took a 4-iron to my like button, I don't know about that. You might have a problem making par. Thank you, everybody, for joining me tonight, guys. It was a pleasure. All you guys are awesome. All you guys are spectacular. It is a pleasure to have met every one of you in these last few months. I look forward to more exciting actions with you guys later. Non-hybrid, old school. Okay, cool. So I know you. Oh, shoot. Non-hybrid, old school. Oh, geez, and you're putting for bogey then. And that's a difficult putt for bogey. You might want to lag. Have a good night, everybody. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay strong, stay smart. See you guys tomorrow for Game 1 of the ALCS. White Sox and Yankees. Take care, everybody.